Hey there, happy Tuesday. I almost said Wednesday. Um, I am coming on just to continue with the Gouache and Camilla Dorico's Mermaids and Other Sea Creatures. Keyboard to the side. Um, and, oh, with my janky setup, which is not going to get any better. I did do some other things over the past couple days or since yesterday or something. Um, I put I put a border. I used washi tape, although like I'm not that great with it, and it's kind of messy if you look at the opposite side. And this is actually coming up. Hmm. Ooh, so is this. Hmm. Anyway, I put washi tape on this, which I think it kind of makes it look nicer in a way. So I finished this. I haven't sprayed it yet. I don't know if I'm gonna now. I gotta resolve this washi tape thing. And then I finished my frog, and like I still have to do a short for it, but I need to I gotta get my that plein air what do you call it? What the heck? Stand. That's all I'm gonna call it for now. To sit this up on it so I can get a decent picture of it without any shadows. But I put in like I had put the oh gosh. Sorry, brain's not working today. I have like decision fatigue. Um the speckly stuff. I had put that on there a while ago. And yes, the other day I actually used my Stabilo um fine liners to color in the rest. And I also used one of my sparkle gel pens as well in there to do that, and like some in here. And so I'm finished with it, and now I just need to do a short and put it up. The other thing, let's see. Oh, other thing I worked on. Another thing I worked on is this page. It's an Alexandra Daneman PDF that I got from Etsy. She has a bunch of them that are like they're supposed to be like holiday things or something like that. I don't know. So this is supposed to be like summer vacation or holiday as they call it in Europe. Um, so finished up that. I think I started with polychromos pencils. Right in the back. I don't have that written on the back. And so I wanted to finish with that. And Yeah, so I did that. I did use my little sparkle gel pen in here in her little coloring book a little bit. Kind of thinking of using some iridescent acrylic paint, like on the shells and maybe on the her bag, and I don't know where else, but yeah. So that's where we are with that. And I kind of want to do something with the border, but I don't know what. So that's another thing that I worked on. I'm still working on. Not finished. Um, then let's see. Well, this is well, okay. This is right up here. Oops. Gosh. I worked on this morning with the Derwent Inktense blocks and pencils. And so I went in and did some more work on the horse here, and yeah, so I did that. Um, then let's see what else. Oh, last thing that I recall doing is actually underneath this, and it is it's kind of messy. Actually, since I had my polychromos out, and I think I was kind of feeling really how they work. I really don't need that up there, but I'm gonna leave it there. Um, I started just kind of instead of sketching with a pencil, I just sketched with the I did a color sketch with the color pencils. Um, and hopefully you can recognize what those are. If you know what they are, put it in the if you can put it in the just in the comments, and then I can make sure they really look like that. And then I tried to do some apples, and it's kind of funny because I tried to do them small. And see, this is what happens to me when I try and do things small. They don't exactly look right because those don't look right to me, but it is what it is. It looks more like a pepper, like a bell pepper, than an apple. I tried again and there. Um, it just wasn't clicking for me. But yeah, and I dated these so that I know when I did them because I feel like really my sketchbook should be practice for doing something else. And I thought, you know what? Like let me just do this. And I don't know. I don't like sketching or drawing and then adding color. I just don't like doing that. It's not I don't like it. There's something in me that I'm just opposed to it. It just doesn't work for me. I want to work straight from color and that's it. So yeah, this is the first time I've ever done this, and I liked how it felt. So I'll probably just keep doing it. Um, so that's that. So now I'm gonna work in this guy because I did want to come back today and do some more in this, and so that's what I'm gonna do. I wasn't going to do it unless I felt like it. And I kind of was thinking I didn't feel like it. And then all of a sudden I felt like it. So I was like, okay, well, let's do this then. Um, I don't have my other little bin out. I still have this one out from using the Inktense. Um, and let me take these brushes out. I'm going to clean a bunch of brushes like after. I don't feel like doing that right now. I don't know. Will I use the same ones? I just might. I probably shouldn't though. Where do I put them? Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to work with this because the thing is, I'm doing a lot of things in my house, not to do at all with coloring. And so I don't really want to. Oh, hold on a second. Let me mute this. I muted because I wanted to put something on my other computer that would keep it from going to sleep. So, because I don't want it to go to sleep. What was I saying? I don't remember. But that like I don't I don't want to have something that like I gotta I don't know rearrange everything on my desk in order to do it. That's doesn't work for this space because there's so many other things I do, and so I didn't want to get my big bin out, even though I really like that bin. I didn't want to get it out, and I'm just gonna mix on here on the palette that comes inside the Hemi Gouache set. And I forgot that I had these brushes. I had them over like next to me, and it's like, oh well, why don't we just use these because they match? I'll always know what they go to. Although some of them they seem kind of small. I don't know, and I can't even figure out how to open. How do I open it? Oh well, where is it? My eyes have been so fuzzy lately. What the heck? Is it the other end? Or do they not have a flap? Do they not have a flap, or I'm just not seeing the flap? I can't tell. I don't know if it's allergies or what, because like last night, all of a sudden I started sneezing. I have no idea why. It wouldn't stop. I feel like there must be a flap here, but I'm not seeing it, so I'm just cutting it. So I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. I almost said Wednesday again. The holiday has me all mixed up. It has me a day ahead. Because I felt like The holiday was actually Saturday. Felt like a Saturday, not a Friday. Get in there. Okay. Hi, Bayou Gold. How are you? Hope you're having a good afternoon or morning or evening, depending on where you are. And yeah, so I'm going to use these, I think. If I, hmm, if I mix on the page itself, I probably will use these. I don't really want to mix on the page itself, but like I said, even though I like mixing paint, I don't really, not really feel like doing that. And I kind of want to get this done sooner rather than later. That's kind of how I'm feeling about it. So, in part, I think that's because I know, like, I got to start doing some things for work. And I'm feeling that now a little bit. Like, yeah, I got to start doing that stuff. And I know that means I don't have much time for. I'm not going to have much time for doing anything that takes this much setup. No, we're not going to have that. I'm actually going to take it right off the brush because I almost do like I do with pencils and just color at a time. That's what I'm going to do. I want like as less mess as I can possibly get. So this isn't necessarily how I would want to work with this, but that's how I'm gonna because of my circumstances. I actually started tearing apart a corner in this room um, that I said like has all the like has my green screen, which I never use because I figured out no, that's not working for me, and a whole bunch of other stuff like that in that corner. And because this does reactivate with water, that's a bonus. So like when I put this color down, if I add another color to it, it'll, and with water, it will blend. So I'm going to make that work for me. Ideally, I'd like to mix all the paint, though. I really would. But I just don't have time for that. Hopefully you can see it all. It's cooler today, but it's still humid. It's like the air is really thick. Well, let's see how many of these I can do and not get my arm in it. That's going to be the challenge. And actually, I also want to kind of get away with not using or using water strategically. Sure, you can ask me a question. Do I want to go over here? Yes, I do. Ooh, that's kind of thick. I need another one to Put some of this back in there. Another turtle. There's one up there, but he looks like he's upside down. I don't have those, but I know I don't know if you know Bubbles Studio or yeah, Bubbles. No, not Bubbles Studio. What does he do? Bubbles. Anyway, Bubbles. I got your name wrong. I don't know. Anyway, Bubbles has some. She has some, and from what I know, she really likes them. I am not familiar with them as far as price. No, I don't have them. I've just recently been getting into the realm of water because I tend to not want to deal with water because of my I don't know, my situation with where I have to work here, just to color. So, but I hear they're really good. And if you're gonna get watercolor pencils and you want something really good, reliably good, I would say yes. Because they're Faber Castell, right? And Faber Castell, I feel like you really can't go wrong with anything by them. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good price, but I know that I don't know. I like Blick, and I feel like Blick tends to have really good prices. So I wouldn't. I would say it probably is. I've been buying from Blick for a long time, and like even when I was taking a painting class, that's where I first started ordering from them. But I mostly used to order from Utrecht, but now they're basically kind of the same company in a way. They're like joined together somehow. Because even if I order things from Utrecht, it's actually sometimes it'll have Blick on it. So um, plus you probably can get the pencil single stock as well. I don't know for sure, but you probably can. So if you use a lot of one of those, then you can always buy another one of those just by the single pencil. So if I were going to buy a good watercolor pencil, I probably would get those more so than the like Karen Dash has some, but those prices for them are it's like so like intense. It costs a lot of money, and I would be less liable to get those over getting um although, like, I think maybe those the Duras are probably I think they're kind of up there in price too because they're like a kind of professional pencil. Oh, I'm gonna do something really silly, but it's an old knife. I'm gonna use a knife to clean this off. Although I could just put it on the palette. Just put it on the palette. See, I don't like anything fussy, especially if I don't have a lot of space to get fussy with it. I don't like that. Okay, where am I? Where can I safely put my palette? Yeah, I don't know that much really about any any supplies that involve water. I don't know much about them because I don't like dealing with water really, and I haven't really dealt with water because my original thing as far as art was with oil painting. So, um, but I would say compare those with the Karen Dash, and actually like to look at the reviews that are there on Blick and see. But like now that I don't know if you deal with Amazon, but like with Prime Days, I don't know if they're going to have any kind of deal with things like that. That might be something to consider to see if oh no, see how I did that? I need to do more of that, and I need to get my eyelash off this palette. There we go. That might be something to look into because Prime Days starts, I think it starts tomorrow. Tomorrow to the, I don't know how long it lasts, the 11th or something like that. I'm trying to stay away from it. But who knows? They might have a deal there on either one of those. Okay, this is the tool to use here. This is working for me. And I actually bought, what did I buy? Those gold Faber pencils that I think are Faber-Castell. I'm thinking I wouldn't recommend them. If you really want some nice ones, I would say and you can afford it, I would go, I would go with the Caran d'Ache or the Albrecht Dewars. But because I'm kind of a noob, I am a noob with the oh, I don't know how I'm getting the feel for this thing. I kind of surprised all of a sudden. I'm just like, and I think it's this palette that's doing it for me because it's giving me something to work with to like get rid of the excess paint. Huh. Well, I just learned something. What else do I want? What other color while we're at it? Let's stick with that. There was a lighter green. Did I do the lighter green? I don't even know. I feel like I want some blue. Do I want that blue? I like that blue. Oops, got my finger in some. Let's go this side. Where's the hair coming from? What else we got? Did I do this darker green? I like this green. Ooh, that's pretty. We gotta go to the other side. Let me use some of this off the brush. I think. Let's just figure out where. Yeah, we don't have one where I live either. I live in like a small, very small city. So I always wind up ordering from them online. I don't know where I want to use this, and I kind of need this out of my way. I have enough room on my desk for all that. Okay, start at the top. Oops. I'm surprised they don't have one in Houston. They must have another kind of art store because you got like Rice University there and some other places. It would seem like they have to have an art supply place there, I would think. Hey, Amy. I have a friend that lived in Well, she's still, I think, well, I don't think she's right in Houston anymore. At one point, she moved to like I can't get it out my mouth. I can't talk right. Sugarland. Oh, man. I really am hoping I get these braces off, like, really soon. But when I visited her, she was in Houston, and they actually wanted to buy Rice University wanted to buy her house, and I think they actually did. When she sold it, to them because they wanted to use it for dorms. Yeah, I kind of want to finish this picture sooner rather than later. I don't want to take a lot of time with it because I don't know when I'll be getting out the gouache again, or unless I may get better acquainted with it, and I won't, you know, it won't feel like, oh my god, what do I do? What do I do? I feel like I need to change my brush. Hey, TaylorMade. Anybody have suggestions for Bayou Gold on Albrecht Doers and the price on them? I might need some brown. Okay, let's wipe this off. It comes off this thing pretty good. So a little spot. Yep, working on this page. I decided this was gonna be the gouache page. Excuse me. So I'm not using anything but that on here. That's my plan. Ooh, let me get some of that stuff off the edge there. I don't like that. That's gonna get on something. Shoot. Might have to paint it off. No, brown. Brown. Light brown, dark brown. Light brown, dark brown. Just a little bit. Oh, maybe now a little bit. Oh. There's more I gotta get from the edge. Okay, this rag's not gonna last long the way I'm wiping off on it. And I want some brown. Eh. What else? I knew that little pack of silicone tools was gonna come in handy. Okay. Should I do all the dark green first? I don't know. Kind of want to do a little. Oh, who's been looking at what? Okay. I thought we were like looking at something on Amazon or Blix. Let's see. I wish I could get rid of that horrible shadow thing. My apologies. I can't get a good lighting in this room. I don't know if it's. I don't know. It's really weird. It seems like it's darker in here this summer than it was last summer. I'm wondering, like, am I losing my mind or what? I don't remember it being so dark in here this time of day, and I don't know, it's weird. Where's the end of him? I can't tell. Oh, down in here. Okay. Is anything getting on my finger? Let's check it. Okay, turtle. Got more on this side. I can't get to it because of this. Okay, well, you won't be able to see it because I can't move the cord for the my webcam is in the way, so I can't move the other side of the book over. But when I really go in on it, I'll put it over there. Maybe I will just work on one side for the predominantly. I need some water on this. It's a little. Ooh, that's a little too much water. I've been watching some videos lately about, I guess, because that Netflix documentary came out about the whole Astro World thing with Travis, what's his name? And I had no idea that thing was a hot mess. And this one video I watched is from someone who was there. I actually posted on my wall the other day. Man, when she was describing what she went through, I was like, oh my gosh. I can't believe seems like he got away with, like no consequences and he's still making music and stuff. I'm like, really? I don't even know how anybody could still follow him after that. Oh, you mean the Prime Days? Yeah, I think it starts tomorrow, the 9th. So, okay. I'm going to try and stick to this side as much as I possibly can because this is the side you can see. So, okay, I got this thing in my hand. I gotta get it out in my hand. What are we doing here? Let me put on the overlay and then close this, and then I can see more. Okay, here we go. So this is what my palette looks like right now. I'm kind of nervous about this stuff on the side here, like at the edge. So I'm probably gonna try and use that first. Unless, okay, what else we got going on here? So their legs. I'm probably gonna want those to be more olive green. I'm thinking. So let me get a little olive green on here. Just a little bit. And I like this thing because I can just stick it in there, get some, and put it down. And it's coming off on this ridged edge really nice. So, and this thing, there's like a few of them. There's like at least either two more of these in the pack that I got from, it's like a pack of silicone tools. It's got spatulas and all that, stirrers and all that kind of thing in there. And I said, well, really, I'm after only these little things. But it says, you know what? Those other things are probably going to be useful too. And they already have been. I think I've used at least 3 other things besides these out of that package. So, okay, so I want a little bit of this. I don't want too much water on it either. I'm trying not to, you know me and water. I'm kind of nervous with it. Let it set and dry a little bit and then kind of blend. And I'm holding on to the palette because there's really no no place for me to put it. I don't have anywhere to put it. I suppose I could close the case. Could close the case and then, yeah, let's do that. And then I can set it on top of the case. How about that? Then I don't have to hold it. This is what my rag looks like. I think I'm ready for a new one soon. Or I'm going to start getting what I got on here on my hand. I try to be strategic about how I use my rag, but I really wasn't thinking like that this time because I don't know exactly what I'm doing. Ooh, hot water over there. Can I shove this a little bit to the side? That's not working really too well. Some of that olive. I want more of that. Oh, it started today? I'm not buying anything, but at least that's what I say right now. Once I get my books organized, I might actually be able to put my coloring books on my bookshelves. That would be something. Just gotta figure it out. How wet is that getting? Oh. And that might keep me from buying more if I see them. I'll be like, wait, look at all them things up there. You don't need another one. Okay, let's see. Start at the top. I don't like how that's wobbling. I need that to be flat. I mean, my husband, I know he's probably like, he stops talking because sometimes something comes that I get from Amazon that like he likes or he wants. So it's like, oh, that's cool. But then like I keep getting books from there, books and coloring supplies. And like, oh brother, like reading books and things, and it's like it's probably he's like, how many more do you need? It's like, well, I need it for work. And then the coloring supplies, it's like he just doesn't say anything. But I can just tell him, you clear room for me to be able to play my piano? Get a new one, actually. I need a new piano. Then you won't see so many coloring supplies. Until then, I'm getting coloring supplies. Piano's in the same room with my oil painting stuff. And he all of a sudden started doing some renovation in that room, but he didn't finish it. So it's just sitting there. So I can't. That's one reason why I can't get my painting stuff out there. Right? Why I can't paint. It's like, well, you finish that, and then I'll stop buying so much from Amazon. Maybe. I stopped shopping at Walmart, so it's kind of like, and kind of, well, yeah, I have cut down actually on other things that I've bought from Amazon, but there's certain things that I do get from them. So I kind of like changed my subscribe and save and whittled that down and a whole bunch of other stuff because, yeah, I'm boycotting. I just can't, like, I have to get my stuff from somewhere though, and because I live in East Buh, I got to get them from somewhere. And there's some of that stuff I couldn't get from anywhere local anyway, so kind of stuck. Is that how I wanted that to look? Not exactly, but that's okay. We can go over it again. I think I like that one the best. Don't want to overwork it while it's wet though. I'll wait for it to dry a little bit. I'm thinking their legs need to be a little bit more olive. Might only be able to do a wash. And the problem with like mixing, like I just did, oh, you probably didn't even see that, but is that you don't know if you're going to be able to get the same color again when you do that, which is why it's good to mix all your paint before. But I'm going to go over this again anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. Ooh, missed a spot. Didn't realize that. I'll get that later. Oh, I figured out that we have a woodchuck in the yard. I actually saw him across the road first at my neighbor's house. Then I saw him in our backyard. Like, and he was running from the yard into the woods. kind of like waddling. He's like kind of fat, fat and long. And so I was trying to describe it to my husband. I'm like, I don't know what kind of country boy he is, because like, yeah, he should have readily said, "Oh, it's a woodchuck." I was trying to remember because I was like, what is the thing on land that looks like a beaver? But then it's reddish brown, and I was like, I thought some things were like gray brown or something. But no, when I looked it up, it's like, yeah, they can be like reddish brown. It's like, oh, so that's what that was. It's fat. It was kind of like waddle running. Okay, take care. Take care, Amy. Yeah, I'm not shopping at Walmart anymore. Not for a while. Unless I can, if I can at all possibly help it. I haven't been. That's like pretty much the only store. Okay, we've got. It's like they need to fix things around here. We have a Hobby Lobby, and we have like that's not even a year old, and we have Walmart. And for the longest, I won't shop at Hobby Lobby because of their stance with LGBTQ. Is that right? Is it those LGBTQIA? So I won't shop with them for that, and because of some, um, they bought these archaeology, archaeological scripts, scrolls, whatever, these pieces, cuneiform or something, for some exorbitant price, and preventing somebody else from getting it that it would have been better in their hands. Okay, with those two things, they pissed me off. And so I refuse to shop there. I've never been in a Hobby Lobby, and I don't plan on going in one. I don't care if it's the only thing in town. I want a Michaels. That's what I want. I'm stubborn. When I decide what something is, like, no, don't. It's like, nope, nope. Because I really make my. Well, some of my decisions are just because of how I feel about something, but like a lot of times, like I base it like my analysis and my ideology, and I'm like, nope, I don't care what you say. Nope, say what you want. Nope, you can go there. Anybody else can go there because you don't feel about it the way I feel about it, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. I don't want anybody. Yeah, I don't need anybody to agree with me. I just feel how I feel, so that's what I do. I'm not gonna blame anybody else for going there. This is my choice. Because we all grown. We grown. We can do what we want. I don't need nobody following me. Ooh, what happened there? Let's see, that's from mixing on the palette. That's right. I said this is first layer. It's just the first layer. She's looking. This color is changing as we go, but that's okay. Uh, uh, put some of that in there. That's kind of a nice color. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner. Got a hot dog left. Got one hot dog left. One Frank and one Snappy. So my husband can have the Snappy if he wants it. But I don't know if I feel like cooking it because he's golfing today. So I'm thinking he may be eating there. So I have pasta salad that I made yesterday. So worst case scenario, he can always eat that. Yeah, I don't care. They missing my money. That's what I want. They ain't getting no money from me. No money from me. And they took out her J.C. Penney's for that. Well, J.C. Penney was leaving anyway, but I got more. It's a big picture. Excuse me. I hate how this thing is wobbling. I'm on nerves. And I'm really ornery. I will pay more money getting it from somewhere else rather than going somewhere that pissed me off. I don't care. I'll do it with no problem. Or I'll do without. Find another way to get it done. Make up a DIY or something. DIY. DIY, not DIY. Oh, here's another turtle head. Turtle head. I can kind of guesstimate how much of this stuff I need every time I use it and just put that much out. That would be good. Okay, what we got? What we got? Another head. Another head. I really haven't done any. I haven't really done any gaming this summer. I did just a teeny bit. Started playing this game on Steam called New York Stories, but I find it boring. And I didn't play with Seasons. I didn't go back and play that one. I got to get my controller out and everything to do that. And um, I don't know, because I got stuck, and so I think I need to start over or have a new game. Start a new game, but keep the old one, and then figure it out. But then I got a whole lot to go through to get to where I ended up. And it's either that or I got to spend hours and hours trying to get out of the place I got into, or somehow trying to cue the game, run somewhere to cue the game to, like, I don't know, do something for me. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. Okay, what am I doing with this? Are we going in here? And that's not really what I wanted, but oh well. This is what we're doing now. Anywhere else I missed? Might be that. Haven't played any Sims because once I start playing The Sims, forget it. I'm there for hours and hours and hours, and I don't have that kind of time. I shouldn't be spending that kind of time in a game. So I haven't done that either. And then when I was on Steam, I saw they had Paralives. Okay, now they're giving what are they giving us a date? December 2025 or something like that. They keep pushing that date out for how many years now? Ciao. But now that there's that Enzoid game, I wonder really if, I don't know, is Paralives going to continue? Are they just going to hang? Are they going to continue trying to work on it? And they keep showing like these promo videos or something to show like one little thing, but it's kind of lame. That they're only showing that after all this time. I know people, like developers, left and things like that because, oh, they've had a lot of issues, unexpected and, things out of their control that happened. And yeah, it's unfortunate. But EA is getting on my last nerve. I'm sick of them. Okay, what's the next? Do we want to do plants? What color do we want to do the plants? Because, like, really, don't we need more than green? Just having it just green sounds boring. Make them different colors, or I think I need to finish with green, though. I shouldn't go to another color yet. But I don't know how to do those. How am I going to do this? Is it the same green or a different green? Ooh, that's a bit much. That's not going to work. I don't like that. I have to do the circles with something else. It's got a lot going on. Oh, so I don't know if I posted this on my wall or not, but the group Arrested Development, they're still making music. They actually have a recording coming out. They had a video for it out like a few days ago, I think, and it's pretty good. They have um they're selling it actually on Bandcamp, but they have a video on YouTube too. I'm ready for like old school kind of rap to come back because this other stuff, like, I don't know, like this stupid Travis dude and everything, it's like, I don't know, I don't want to misuse the word or nothing, but it's like demonic. And a lot of this stuff doesn't build people up. It's like tearing things down and focusing on stupid shit. Excuse my language, but that's pretty much what it's focusing on. Stupid shit. Um, and it's so funny because I remember, like, I had a boyfriend who was a sound engineer, and I remember the time when he was recording some people. He actually had a state of the art studio, um, and people would actually come up from the city to actually record at his studio, which was very unassuming because it actually was in a house. And actually, like, I lived upstairs. This is like after we weren't dating anymore. And I remember the day I came home from work and they were blasting this music in their car in the parking lot, and um it was, the words were just so foul. I was like, and like about women and stuff, and I was like, I wouldn't be living here and they're gonna be like here hanging out when I'm coming home from work, like even late at night. I was like, but yeah, I probably shouldn't say too much, but I don't know how to phrase this, but eventually my friend, he closed up his studio and he moved overseas for reasons I won't mention, but maybe you can probably figure it out. But that was, I didn't realize it, but I was hearing like the next wave of rap at that time. I didn't know it until then I started hearing, it took a while. I started hearing that, on other places, radio or whatever. And I was like, oh, that crap. Why is that crap getting elevated? Why is that kind of rap getting elevated? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Because it doesn't have any positive outcome to it. And I hate it when you hear something that has like a really good beat and everything, and then the words just suck. They're not they're not even just chill and party. They're just always like focused on shit. That's the only word I can think of for it because that's what it is. And it's so sad. And then you see, like, I remember, like, when I was a kid, you hear music and you start singing the words. And I remember, like, how I didn't know what some of those words I was singing, although my parents would never, like, my mother never liked Millie Jackson. So we never played any Millie Jackson. But that was grown folks' music that he played at the club, but that was not played in the house. But other things, even still, like we didn't know what they were talking about, and then now that I think about it, it's like, oh, it's like, how were we around singing all that stuff, but we didn't know what it meant. And so I think of little kids listening to some of this music and running around singing it, and it's like, are they internalizing any of this stuff? And then it's like a part of their culture, so that growing up, so that they think it's, I don't know, what effect is it having on them? I don't know. And there's no, like, I don't know, they need more other stuff. And it's interesting to me how corporate organizations or whatever within the music industry are promoting it. It's almost like, yeah, you want these people to get nowhere, to kill each other, to just be focused on these small menial things. You don't want groups like that have any kind of consciousness to them to be out there and at the forefront, because that would lift people up, and then you can't make any more money off of them, and you can't keep them trapped. It kind of makes me mad. Freedom has responsibilities, you know, and to stay free, that takes responsibilities. And I feel like some things need to change, particularly in the African American community, so we start focusing on what really matters and building our culture around that. I mean, because it would be one thing if people were talking about really what they did in some of these songs, which, in some cases is awful, but still, at least that would be honest. But then when people are kind of just fronting and doing it, it's like they're elevating the actions or whatever without having any truth behind it. So on top of like the music maybe kind of bringing folks down, which I think it doesn't necessarily have to if you're telling the truth, telling a story, this is what happened or whatever. But to me, in a way, that's kind of neutral. But then if you're being a poser about it too, on top of it, then you're actually elevating the act with no actual experience behind it. And that just seems like doubly wrong to me, or more wrong than if it was actually your experience. Uh, so I was glad to see that Arrested Development has a new recording out. But that whole Travis Scott thing to me says that somebody else has an investment in, I don't know, something other than people. Let me say that much. I'm using the screen. I don't know. It just came out of me, so I'm just gonna stay with it. I hadn't planned on it, but I didn't know where it was going with this, so I'm just gonna let happen whatever happens. Oh, like I was telling the Jolly Tea Drinker last night, I actually found a way to get myself to put my pencils away that to like while I do it, to pray while I do it, so then I actually am accomplishing something while I'm putting them away. Um, it was kind of cool. I actually wound up putting them in color order too, because it's like, wait a minute, like I got more to say. I got more to say to God. Let's just put them in color order. So it was kind of cool. That worked out kind of good. So I'm gonna try and do that from now on. And I probably need to do that with putting this paint and stuff away too, because I didn't put my brushes away last night. This was like, I don't feel like it. I always would clean up my brushes after oil painting. Always, always, always. But then that's kind of like a real disaster if you don't like clean those up. It's like they'll get soaked in the turpenoid and then they kind of become like mushy and useless for a long time. Like they might become so saturated with oil that it's really hard to get it out, and I'm just like, ooh, it's like it's a whole thing. But even still, it's good to clean your brushes. And I guess it's also that I don't understand exactly the protocol with watercolor brushes and cleaning them. I actually need to look that up because I don't know. So I think it was partially that too. I don't feel like learning anything else right now. I don't want to know anything new. I don't feel like looking it up. Okay, this is coming out a little weird. I don't know what to do with that. I gotta let it dry. But I need to stop playing with it. I need to let it dry. Okay. I was cleaning out that corner with all the computer video peripherals in it. Um, I found another, um, like what do you call them? Like a file holder, a portable file holder thing, that you can just hold in your hand. Um, that I can put my PDFs in. So that's kind of cool. It had some really old stuff in there, like actually, it had like these old sheets for information for entering poetry contests. It's like while I was in school, they had this wall that always had things for every month and it had the deadline and all that kind of stuff on it. And so I had that little file thing that had them filed by the month and everything, and even like some of the old ones, I had them still in there by the month so that next year I could be ready for it. And, of course, all those things are really old now, so like I threw those out. So now I have that case to put my coloring PDFs in. Go to this other green. Although, like, all I gotta do is add water, right? Add water, I can use that. Duh. I forget. I forget. This is what my palette looks like right now. I didn't use any of that brown. Maybe I should go in and do that. Ooh, that's going on like I'm writing with a pen. How'd that happen? Huh. Oh, you know what? I need to do this. What time is it? Wow, 4:15? I didn't even think it was 3 o'clock. I'm kind of lost. Oh, I see the sauce. I need a plan for these plants. Oh, here's another. Looks weird. I need to do something else for that one. That flapper. Flapper. I'm working on two. Why is that coming up? Firefox must have had some update telling me about vertical. Try vertical tabs for a streamlined view. It's like I'm not even in there now. Like, why are you popping up? Did that on my other computer too. I'm like, oh, really? Like, no, I'm not doing it right now. I don't know why I just did that, but it did. So we're gonna roll with it. Yeah. Ew, that got all over my brush handle. I might just freestyle it and just whatever color I feel like using next, I'm just gonna start using it. And do it just like that. Oh my gosh, can I stop with this kind of... Do I need to switch brushes or something? I'm getting too regimented with this one. I don't like that. I could use leftover paints in my either my sketchbook or my junk journal. Actually, okay, I'm gonna be going over that with a lighter color because that's just gross. But for now, we'll let you be like that. I don't know. I may have to eat that last hot dog. I'm kind of feeling like it now. My husband really liked that potato salad I made the other day. I made it like really different, but I think I'm gonna make it like that again sometime because I don't know. All of a sudden these days now I like a little bit of spicy hot in my food. And I made it more like a less sweet potato salad because that's always what I'm used to. That was like what I would always make for my mother for Mother's Day when I was younger, living at home. Like I don't know, I was like 15 years old, something like that. I would make her for Mother's Day potato salad and fried chicken. And oh shoot, there's a turtle down here. I didn't even see him. Um, oh shoot, well it is just his head, so that's a bonus. Just the head. And so I'm always used to making, the kind of sweet pickle style or sweet relish style potato salad. Um, but this one was like a dill style, but those pickles didn't have a lot of dill flavor, which I was really happy for because I don't really like dill. But it was not sweet, not a sweet pickle. And then so I paired it with the diced minced basically because I did it really small by hand. Um, Poblano pepper, and it actually tasted really good. And he liked it. He finished it all up. I ate my share of it, but he finished it up. So I'm definitely gonna do that again. But if I were ever to make it particularly if I were gonna make it for family, I'd make two different kinds. Gonna make the usual and then make one like that just to see, just in case anybody wanted to try something different. But my standard is definitely what I grew up with, the sweet pickle. But the reason why I did the sweet pickle one is because I like making them now with the because I make zucchini pickles, and you can't tell that it's zucchini. They just taste like pickles. They just taste like sweet pickles. Um, but I would always use those because then it's like extra vegetable in there, because zucchini has more fiber and nutrients and things than just a regular pickle. Plus, I had lots of turmeric in them, and I love turmeric. And it also makes the salad pretty because of all the extra turmeric. Um, let's see, where are we going now? Oh, here's more feet. I'm trying to get all the flappers. All the flappers. Oh, right over in this corner. Let's see where I am. There we go. Ooh. Okay, that's a bit much. I have to stop there. I had too much water. So, I really am thinking about doing these leafy things. But I want it to be more than just, green. That would be boring. You just have more green. Did this brown here and I didn't even use it. Should I use it in some of the leaves? I want them to have some flair. Let's see what we can find in here to give it some flair. And what would go with green? So I'm going to pull this out a little bit. There's such pretty colors in here. I hate to not use them. Oh, what? Because they're not really coral. They're not coral, period. They're not. So, maybe I do some more with the blue, but I'm going to start sticking my brush in there, which is probably not a good thing to do, but I'm really tempted. What is that? Oh, okay. Should we do more blue in here, maybe? Okay, that was like, Linda, why'd you do that? Don't do that. Because we could put another layer of blue. Oh, there's some spots where I don't have any, where it actually is. Okay, I need my little stubby thing area. What happens if I mix blue with some green? Some, can get some there. Let's see what happens. Although, like, yeah, more blue, blah, blah, blah. But since we got this green here, I'm like, let me do this. There we go. Take all of it. Well, I tried to take all of it. Didn't work too well. Okay, I don't know what that's all about. Why did I do that? I don't even know. We're gonna do something with it though, just because I don't know why. Because I can. Do I want it on there? I don't want it on there. I want it on a plant. Okay. Something. Oh. Oops, I can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Let me clean this off. Okay, I think I need a new rag. New rag. So gold would be a good color to use. I wonder. Here we go. Okay, we're going places. We're doing things. We're doing things. It's silly. Just gonna try and get rid of all I can on here. There we go. Okay. Because I forgot I got this gold. Oh, jeez. I'm just gonna start putting color down just because I can. And that's the only reason why. And also because I'm sick of looking at just green and blue. I need something else going on in here. Even if I wind up coloring over it, I don't even care. Or painting over it, I don't even care. Just, I need something else to look at. I also need some more gold in the turtles, but don't want to do that while it's wet. Uh, Gold and what? Getting wild and crazy now. This needs more water. Oops, why did I do that? That's not what I wanted to do. I'm doing a paint now, ask questions later, because like I'm getting ready to go to purple in a minute, just because I'm just like, I'm sick of looking at blue and green. Actually, you know what? I don't want to be like monotone. I don't want to. Which one am I doing? Child, we're really going to town. Okay, now I'm going to have to use this in my sketchbook because I don't think I'm using a lot of this, but I want to see something else. I'm sick of looking at these colors. I need to see something else. I was kind of thinking, like, earlier, like, you know how some plants have, like, a red vein, you know? I was thinking about maybe doing that in here. That was kind of halfway crossing my mind. Not that I know necessarily how to do that, but I make it look like something, but I guess we're just going there now because I just want to see a different color. If I don't like it, I'll color over it. Oh, worst case scenario. I just added purple just because I can. I'm really getting wild and crazy. My water's getting really dirty. Then I'll look at it, I don't know, tomorrow or an hour from now or whatever and say, oh, well, that sucks. Or, oh, well, what I like this about this. But I just can't deal with looking at like all that blue and green. It's really like kind of making me crazy. Plus, I want to feel some paint. Oops, sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I'm trying to move this over. Maybe in a way I'm trying to hide it. It's like, no, I don't want you to see. Because you'll yell, like, what the heck are you doing? I'm just going wild. Worst case scenario, you know. Um, because I don't want to waste any paint. I'm bad. I don't want to waste any paint. I'm gonna use this little piece because red has like a whole takeover spirit, so I don't want that to get stuck on me. Okay, which one was I using? Must have been this one. It came off pretty good. Okay. Oops. In the corner. I might color over it. I don't know. We'll see. But I just need something colorful. I can't be looking at just blue and green. A big page of blue and green just sounds boring. And I can't do it. Oh, where to put the red? And I really want to see what this gouache can do. So I need my. Hey, Bubbles! Thank you. Just went out on a limb, went a little crazy. Oh, that needs a sand to it. I don't know what color to make that one though. Here I have. Let's see. Okay. We use a lime green. Or stick. I have a lot of this blue green still. Oh, those are two different ones. I just realized that. Oops. So I can make the one on top lime. I'm gonna make it lime. This one. Yeah, I just stuck my brush right in there. I didn't even care. See, my thing is I like real impasto kind of application of paint. Like, I'm kind of addicted to that. So if I can get away with it in this, I'm going to do it. I'm just, for now, trying to be conservative. what that's doing to the other side. Okay, so gold. We got gold. Got gold left. Oops. I feel better now that I have more colors in there. I was feeling a little like, oh, everything is just great. Sit back. Let me just grab green. Just grab green. Let's see. Oh, Bubbles Bayou Gold was asking about the Albrecht Dürer watercolor pencils, and I was telling them that you have them. Um, I don't know that much about them, but I'm pretty sure that and from what I remember, you really like them. So, and they were wondering if the 141 was a good price for them. So, if you have any input on that, I'm sure they would appreciate it. I don't know about that red, but I can't. I don't know. I can't stop with it because I just want more in here than blue and green. I can't help it. I can't help it. That in there needs to be blue. Mm-hmm. I almost want to do these almost like coral is different colors. I want to make these different colors. I don't know. It's just what I want to do. It might look stupid afterwards, but worst case scenario, there's always acrylic markers. Color over the whole thing with acrylic marker. That's my solution for everything. Just get acrylic marker. Color over the whole thing. Okay. And alright. So we're doing it. I'm getting free with this red now. a little bit. And I feel like the bonus to this is, I mean, I could do another color over it, like, do the whole color theory thing. If I did green over it, it would kind of make it brown and add gold to it or whatever. So I could play with it. So if I really don't like the red being in there, I could kind of like change it up a little bit. Mm-hmm. The fact that this stuff re-wets, that's a bonus. You know what? Here we go again. Even dangerously. Child, I forgot which one I put the brush in. Bad girl. Can't tell really what's going on in the middle. What's going on in there? What's going on in there? Yeah, I like this orange. Can you tell? I think that needs to be blue in there. Can't really see it too well. I'm just letting the mixing work for me because, like, it's not, you know, not that serious. I feel like I need to change the color of that one. Oh, that looks weird. I almost feel like this whole thing needs to be red. And we're doing the purple here. Some left. Please. I can make all of these purple. My turtles swimming with some flair. Not just plain green. It might look stupid when I'm done, but I don't care. That's what I want. I should probably have the top on this thing, but oh well. It's kind of abstract, so I do need a little more purple. Just a wee bit more. A wee bit more. And then I'm going to put the lid on this guy. Because it does look like it's kind of getting dry. What time is it? 1:52? I need to... excuse me. Probably leaving a little bit so I can eat. Ew, maybe a little bit more. A little bit more. Where are we going? Oh, that's like okay, too much water. Let's see. Still too much water. So make this big one purple too, at least a little bit. Halfway cleaning my brush. Is that cheating? Let's just clean my brush. I'm bad. Okay, I guess this one should be the same color, kind of, sort of. Or it could be coming out from that one. I'm being so random. Ooh, that's much. This is goofy. Okay. I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm gonna try and use all the paint on my thingy before I go. That's it. Hold on. Might regret it though. Mm, that's a different blue. I'm starting to kind of mix. What does this do? I need a dry brush. Dry brush. I don't want to use that one. Shoot. I'm gonna thicker one. I'm gonna have to go over that. I don't like that. Anyway, yeah, we have to do blue at a separate time. So I wonder. Okay. No, not that one. I'm gonna clean some brushes. Come out, come out, come out. Almost there. Kind of, sort of. I'm being really sloppy. Oh well. I almost don't want water behind that. It's kind of yellow. Mm-hmm. Gotta do something with this one. It looks weird. I don't know what. It's weird looking. Doesn't have any flow. It's just kind of. What's wrong with this? Where's the shape of it? Oh, old underneath. Use whatever I have left. This is what my palette looks like. Hot mess. Ooh, I wonder if that's what that's for, to do that. Oops, sorry. So it's just running away. Ciao. I don't know what this is going to look like to me tomorrow. Probably be like, what the heck were you thinking? See, I want more orange. To get more orange, I gotta open it up. Nope, I got a little bit there. I got some here. I got some here. See, I guess I paint myself into a corner too. Because, like, what's going on here? I can't even tell you. I'm going to look at this tomorrow and say, what the heck? What is this? What is going on? Mm. I just was getting sick of just blue and green. It was driving me nuts. Couldn't take it. Hmm. Okay. Ciao. What is this thing? What is that? Is that one of those like free floating leaves and it's got a little sack on the like some independent floating leaf or something? What is that? I don't even know what that is. It's weird. Okay. I don't quite feel like stopping yet. For some reason. Even though I probably should. Okay, I got a whole lot of green left. Let's see. Brother. Computer's asking me to scan something. Not now. You just now figured out something new is new on here? A whole day later? You're not helpful. Oops. Okay, that was messy. We just went like right over. Oh, brother, start a scan. Hopefully that doesn't mess with anything on here. Gold or orange? I'm gonna go with gold. What? I don't like to mix just yet. I'm gonna use a ball of paint. Mm-hmm. Go in the corner. Yeah, let's do that too. I could try doing another apple in my sketchbook with this red and green I have left over. That's a thought. Wow, that's a hot mess. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I had to hold this thing down. You know why, but I'm doing all these in corner gold. Looks like a whole bunch of disorder. It's like, what the heck? Oh well. Can't see where. Oh, there it is. Trying to find where the leaf is and where it ends. Worst case scenario, I'll do Inktense over them. And actually, then I'd learn something with how they work together. So that wouldn't be a bad thing. Mm-hmm. But like, how do you make these things interesting? That's the thing. That's I guess what my why I suddenly went to red. I think that was what was behind that. It's like, how do you make them interesting? They're just like, you know, they're nothing like kind of sort of. I don't know. But it's a why am I feeling like I want to touch this? I'm feeling like I want to touch it and I don't want to touch it. But guess what? I'm going to touch it. For better or worse. I'm going to touch it. I almost feel like I should hold the page upside down. But so I can get the wipe the excess off on my brush. So I don't get so it doesn't get muddy. Or wiping it on the rag, I mean. Let me kind of go up. Water. Let's see how much paint I can drag. How much I can drag after it's dry. Like, what does it take for me to do that? I think I'm gonna leave it because I think I actually want to put lime green in there, as if it doesn't already have enough colors. But and you know what? I almost feel like I want to change this to gold or put gold over it so it's mostly gold. I don't know how that's gonna work, but We won't do that today. There's just too many swirly things in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they kind of have an even amount. It kind of breaks that rule of like trying to have tension in your picture. I think I need to look at this tomorrow. And which page do I have? It just fell. Oh, my book just fell. That's okay. It'll be alright. Could at least use up what I can of the gold. Wild and crazy picture. Okay, I want this thing to stop moving. Stop that. Just got on my case. When get off of here. I drag it on the side. Bad. Just call me the crazy painter. It's like, get up there. Get up, get up. Get off the side. See, there's a lot of paint there that went on the side. So I don't want it to, I don't want to lose it. I'm being real sloppy, you guys. I don't really paint like this. This is new to me, and I'm just trying to get her done. Okay. And it's just the first layer of this stuff anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. And I just want to use up this paint. Because I know I kind of want to, I want to use this color. I want it to be this color, so I just kind of want to use it up. What I have out here now. As much as I can. Oh dear, it's dry. Okay. Move that around a bit. Okay. What else we got? Kind of want that one to be green like that. So I'm going to leave that one alone. And I'm going to leave these alone too, I think. Although I could do a line. Make it striped. So then it could be like 1, 2, 3 with the lime green and the dark green. Like, can you see it? Like this one. Maybe I could leave this red and purple, or somehow with the purple, whatever, red or whatever, to have that be like in this side and have it be different from the rest of them, and gold on the outside, the gold and green on the outside. I don't know. So it brings your eye over to here just because of the red. I don't know. I think that's it for this though. I don't wanna, even though, oh jeez, crash, bang, boom. I want to, oh, I want to try another apple, but I guess I need another page. What's on that page? Oh, jeez, I don't know what that's about. Is there a blank page in here? There we go. Let's try it. See if we can paint an apple like straight up. Well, with only like 2 colors or so. I'm gonna try. I have a lot of red here, so I'll use it. Sideways, upward, I don't know. Which way do you want to do it? Let's do it this way. One thing, I was trying to do the, what are they called? Not Cortland apples. The apple that has the little kind of prongs on the bottom. I was trying to do that. And yeah, kind of hard to do one of those without looking at it. Okay, I need my white now. Looks like this is not the way you should paint. Mix it on your painting, but I'm going to do it. Just because I want to see how this works. Oops, got paint on there. Got paint on my hand. More water. Oh, and this actually isn't for, oh, that's right. This isn't like for watercolor either, so this could be a little problematic. Oops, I forgot to leave room for my stem. What's going on the other side? Doesn't look bad. Not yet. This is what I like filberts for. Doing curves. This isn't a filbert though, but we're going to make do. Uh-oh. So you had foolishness last night? Uh-oh. What was going on? Oh, child. Yes, I do wish I had a filbert. Let me figure out, how much do I use the water? How do I use the water? Child, I'm just going to paint that in and do it when it's dry. More red. Oh my gosh, it's not wet enough. I'm not doing good with my water. Woo! Okay, now it's probably going through the page. We're only on one. Still on the first apple. It's taking a lot. Okay, kind of like that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. What the heck? That's a lot of escorting. That's a long escort. Wow. Oh boy. I almost want to just let that be the child. Where's the light? Where is the light coming from? Oh, actually, you know what? When I was looking again in that corner that has all the, it's like the whole whatever of, um, wow. Wow, that's crazy. Ooh, what color is this? Oh, I forgot I had that dark brown in here. I don't know what the heck to do with this palette now. I wonder if it'll set on top of the other gouache without being, without getting, smushing the paint underneath. Let's see, that's weird. So what happens when I do oil painting, like all my colors are mixed ahead of time to make this, and then you lay down each part where it should be, the position on the object on your, page, and then sometimes you can let it set for a little bit and then come back and then mix it or do your blending. So I'm not used to just like, whoa, having to do it all, having to use water, having to, that's different. I'm going a little crazy right now. Oh, well, that's good. That's a bonus. So I'm kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing here. You haven't even, oop, now it's too wet because the brush is too wet. It's like giving me fuzz. Ooh, I have to let it dry. Let's try another one. Let's try one right around this guy. I wonder if I can do one. Do one of them funny apples. I can't remember the name of the type of apple. It's always shaped like that, and they're always super hard. They're not a good cooking apple. They're more like a eating apple. Let's just do that from there. We're gonna make that work for us somehow. Oh, it's yellow. We can make that work for us. A lot of. I'm just playing because I want to use up some of this paint. Although I have enough red here where I probably could just put it back in the thing. Okay, but I need to look at an apple. That seems to be the way it is. I can't seem to do an apple without watching it, looking at it. They also have kind of a little bump up there. Why am I doing this? I don't even know. But it is sketching, so I guess, I shouldn't complain. Yeah, I need to see an apple to do this. I miss eating apples. I can't really eat them like that now because braces, and it really bugs me. And I still make a mistake sometimes of buying a bunch of apples. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. It's like, oh, brother. I'm hoping though, Friday is when I go. I'm hoping this part that those two tiny, tiny, tiny spots they said they just wanted to see those close up. I'm hoping they're closed. So then I can get these things. Oh! And you know what? I gotta get my license this month. And I gotta get my license with braces on, which is, I mean, I don't mind that, but I don't know why I keep fluffing. I need a bigger brush. That's what I really need. But I'm not gonna wet a brush just for this. Um, I'm gonna have that license for 6 years, and like, I'm not gonna have any braces then. Probably. I hope not. For even like not even another year. So that's kind of weird. I mean, I don't mind, but I don't know. Ooh, I'm making a big. It's not soaking through though, miraculously. But this does not look like how I want it to look at all. Not at all. And I need a bigger brush. I don't know how to do this with gouache. Obviously. Just putting on a show, folks. Just putting on a show. Yeah, do I have a bigger brush? No, I don't really want to put it in red of all colors. It's like, oh, to clean that out is gonna do it. So it is what it is. See some of this green. Can we get some green? It's supposed to be. Ooh, that's a really lame looking apple, but oh well. It's the best I can do. I don't figure out what to do with this palette. Oh, that's wet. Too much water. That really needs to be brown, but is this guy dry yet? Kind of. It needs more help. It needs a lot of help. That does not look like an apple either. Where? Oh, I was saying I actually found some books that I bought to try and help me with light. Well, that looks kind of cool. Even if it's not where it's supposed to be, the light or whatever. I like how that looks. Ooh, that looks kind of good. Even if it's not proper. Even if it's not proper apple form. I like how it looks. Now it looks like a plum. Do I have enough? I don't know how to do that. To do the inside indentation. Green. Green. Oh, what's in the center? It's hard to do this without looking at one. It's still shaped like a plum, like with that little almost pointed at the bottom. Eh, I love painting fruit. Like I love doing still lifes of fruit. I just love it. There's something about it. It just really like I don't know. Okay, Leaf. How are we going? Yeah, it's alright. I figure out where does it. Eh, I can't get the flick on my wrist right. to get the little thing they want. The key is here is like to leave the space so that you can do that, and it's not on the, you know. But hey, that's for somebody who knows what they're doing with gouache, and that's not my ministry at the moment. Okay, can we do this without? It should be on the other side actually, but oh well. Did we make that worse? Probably. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, I don't know. I kind of thought it was a lost cause for a minute there, but okay, now this is too thick, but I'll make it work. My first apple with gouache. This one. Mm-mm. Trying to remember what the name of those apples are that are shaped like that. And they're always dark. They're really dark, usually a very, very dark red. So actually, there should be some like purple or something in there. I have some. It's not working for me. They're always dark and they kind of have like speckles. Like this poor thing. She can't help it. See, now I'm going to go buy an apple from the store just so I can paint it. Do they have another like little hump at the bottom or something? Is that what I'm missing? Hump at the bottom? Obsessing about an apple. So do you still eat apples like that or no? They say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. I know it kept me regular. And they keep you full too. Okay, I colored in that thing. I didn't really want to, but maybe I needed to do that. See, I really need to see, like, how does it do that with them little, it's got them little, all them prongy things at the bottom, kind of, sort of. Because now it just looks like weird. They don't have flat bottoms. And, okay, now that looks like there's too much white on there, but, like, I'm gonna, like, leave it. Okay, I'm actually gonna write this down. I'll do more on here, but I want to date it. Oh, excuse me. It's 7. It's today the 8th, right? 7, 8. Yeah. Gouache. Because I think, like, I don't know what it is about me in color, but I can do things sometimes in color that I can't do, like, just if I sketch it or something, and I don't know why that is. So I figure maybe I should just start doing that instead of, I don't know, trying to do something else. But that's bugging me, the bottom of that. But I can't get it. I gotta look at one. I gotta figure out what kind of apple that is. Goodness. And I usually don't like those because they're usually like really, really, really hard, and they're usually like really sweet, like total like sugar, and not really apple flavor. But Anyway, I think that's it for me. It's been 2 hours and 36 minutes. It's what? Oh, Bubbles, let me show you my, this is my, well, I talk about it at the beginning of the video, but I did this with the, oops, crash. The Inktense blocks and pencils. And I have, maybe that's why I'm sick of blue and green, is because I was working on this today. And I don't know what other color to put in there. And I also feel like I need to use something like, those Marabou art crayons or something to kind of blend some things out. Because I don't know, like, well, it's the scratchiness from when I put the Daniel Smith stuff on there. It's got like lines. And I don't like them lines. They're bugging me. Plus, I'm not sure how to blend. Plus, I'm not sure how to deal with coloring around these fishes. So, but I like the horse so far. Probably want to put some sparkle things on him. And I might use watercolor to do that, actually. Those tinge or the CSY metallics. I don't know, one or the other. But yeah, so that's him. Maybe some purple. That's a thought. And then there's all these goofy things down here. But purple clouds or purple in the sky, or not the sky, the ocean, or purple for the doodads. Or I like the idea of purple. And this one, like, I really like how I did this cloud, but I don't remember how I did it. But I don't know, I might have used the Derwent or something on that. White, blue, and some weirdo gray. But I don't know if I want to do the same thing over here. I don't know. And see, it's hard, like with pencil on here too, because of the Daniel Smith stuff on here, and it's like really kind of, I don't know, hard, tactically, tactilely. Is that a word? Tactilely. Anyway, so that's another thing I'm working on. Okay, so here's this guy. It doesn't. Now that I look at it, like, even not looking at it for a few minutes, it's not bothering me as much. But everything is just so big. It's big. Anyway, so that's it for me. I gotta go because I gotta go to the bathroom. And I've been drinking a lot of water today, which is good. And I need to go eat. I want to eat before, what do you call it, before 6 o'clock, so I gotta hurry. So, I will see you all on the YouTube streets. That's it for me. And have a good night. Have a good night, Bubbles. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll come on again just to keep you company. And just do some other coloring. He was he. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.